General Manager now of the Okanagan Rockets joins us, David Michaud, here at the intermission. You've put together quite a team, this Okanagan Rockets team. How do you think the season's gone so far from a General Manager point of view?
I think it's hard to complain at this point of the year, Ryan. I mean, 2 losses and 16 wins, 4 ties. I think we'd like to have a different result in some of those ties, but it's been a positive year for us. I mean, we went right back to exhibition, and the way we played through the exhibition year, we felt confident we were building something that could sustain a good regular season for us, and so far to date, we've played with the best in our league, and we like to think we've established ourselves right up there as one of the best as well.
How have you created this team? When you look at the roster, a lot of local kids, obviously. How have you created this franchise?
We knew that our strength this year was going to be small skill, and you look at the Brett Meniers, the Liam Finleys, the Josh Blanchards. Stature-wise, those guys don't have a lot to offer. They're on the smaller side, right? And so we thought we took a calculated approach by bringing some size back with a Cortland Proctor and adding a Dustin Costiet to the mix and a Corey Santoro. I mean, those are all guys who are 6 feet and bigger and can play a physical game. And we thought, with the right elements, if we can take our smaller size skill and balance it with some guys who can play physical but still skate. We knew that was going to be awfully important for us this year. With the speed we had, if you couldn't skate, you couldn't be an Okanagan Rocket this year. So we think we have speed sort of up and down our roster, but it's been exciting to see it all mesh together. It's nice when a plan comes to fruition so far anyway.
You figure you got this thing worked out? You got it figured out now, the Okanagan Rockets, the Major Midget League. You've been around for a couple of years now. Coach Eccles as well. Do you have a good grasp on things?
I think so. I was joking with somebody just last week. It doesn't seem all that long ago that we missed the playoffs my first year. Okay. It was the first ever Rockets team to miss the Major Midget League playoffs, and then we got off to a little bit of a slow start last year, and I remember thinking to myself, geez, if we don't make the playoffs this year, I got to find a new hobby. And we had a great second half last year, and it's continued through into the start of this year. And we're fortunate though. I mean, the work that Coach Eccles puts in off the ice, it's the stuff that doesn't get seen that makes our program, I think, what it is. And it's nice to see the on-ice results, but we're also trying to build a program that can sustain itself. And Lord willing, there's opportunities in the game for James ahead of himself, and hopefully for myself one day as well. And we want to create something here where it's turnkey. We want the next management group and the next head coach to come in and just be able to continue with sort of the foundation that we inherited and have built upon. And I think that's what it's all about, is leaving building blocks in place, and the next group, when it's their time to come in, hopefully they can make it bigger and better than it is now.
And what are you developing players for? Is it the Western Hockey League strictly? Is it, obviously, the ultimate goal would be the NHL? Yeah. Is it CIS players?
Yeah, it's everything. I mean, the thing that I've learned in my 4 years in the BC Major Midget League is there's no one route that's best for each player. Each family has specific needs and desires and dreams, and that may be school, that may be playing in the BCHL for a few years and hopefully garnering a U.S. scholarship, and that might be the Western Hockey League and going on to that level, and then from there, here in Kelowna, we've seen great examples of both routes. A guy like Christopher Westbloom, their former goalie, jumps out at me as a guy who took his education package from the Western Hockey League and got a great education out of it, and now is back playing pro hockey years after. So, I think what's important for us, Ryan, is to work with the families and figure out what their goals are and what they want to get out of the game of hockey, and then we can help educate and steer them in the direction that makes most sense. So I mean, in saying that, I don't think we push a certain route, but we just want to provide the information, and hopefully they can make an educated decision with some options.
When you look at the NHL and the lockout that they're going through, well documented obviously, is there a trickle-down effect all the way down to the Major Midget League? We hear stories coming from the AHL and the WHL. What about the BC Major Midget League? Is there a trickle-down effect affecting you?
Yeah, I think there is. Our league this year seems older than it's been in a long time, and I think a lot of that is junior guys who probably would be making the jump to pro get sent back to their Western Hockey League team, and then there's the trickle-down effect from there. So maybe that 16 or 17-year-old that probably would have made the jump to junior hockey is forced to kind of look at his options and consider coming back to Major Midget or playing Junior B instead of making the jump to Junior A or Major Junior. So I think if you look at the overall age of our league this year, we're older, and I'd say you could probably draw a line and make a little bit of a connection there.
Great job on this season so far. Keep it going.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. appreciate it.
David Michaud, the general manager of the Okanagan Rockets.